Welcome to the Roger Report Live on the entertainment side, and I am here. Just finished up season 2 of Daredevil. Y'all, I was kind of amped to see this season, and I got to say, this season provided all the things that I needed a good season to provide. It's all in there, y'all. It's all in there. The action in this particular one was dope. You know, you got the Daredevil doing things that you didn't necessarily expect him to be doing, such as fighting clans of ninjas. Didn't see that one coming. Got to say that, didn't see that one coming. Now, as I've told y'all before, I never did watch these when they first came out years ago because I didn't know they were going to be attached to the MCU. And I kind of forego these particular shows when it came to the Netflix series. Now these series have now been moved to Disney Plus, so don't go to Netflix looking for them if you want to watch. Go to Disney Plus because that's where they would be. And I got to say, they did a fantastic job. They put every bit of what they needed to put into these series to make them as great as they're supposed to be. Because this Daredevil stuff is really pulling me in. As a person who don't really know much about Daredevil, I got to say, he is a bad mama jamma. And they got, I'm not gonna say a love triangle developing, but they definitely got something developing. Matt Murdock, the Daredevil himself, between Karen Page and then Elektra. Which way you really going with this? Which way you really going? But we don't know for sure. But I guess there's plenty of Daredevil to go around. So of course it should be interesting. Now, the thing is, y'all, this season is loaded with all these different storylines that's always converging in the right times, the right place, the perfect things. You know, toward the very end, we see a little bit of the Jessica Jones series making an appearance. So you know that they're connected. Daredevil is facing some unbelievable odds in this particular situation, and now he's trying to defend the Hell's Kitchen from a lot of different things at the same time. And one is a mythical group, legend that's been around for thousands and thousands of years. And now he's fighting people who he finished off, but now they back. He watched someone burn alive, but now they're back to take over the city. This is interesting stuff. You got a new dynamic going on with Fisk, because Fisk, yes, he has been captured. Yes, he is in prison, but he's calling shots. And as another crime boss said, people like him don't see a throne and not want to sit on it. And Fisk is gonna have to make it his business to sit on that throne. So you get a lot of great things coming on in that storyline. While this mysterious group called the Hand wants to really do something to the city that they ain't really even described fully yet. They just keep saying that there's a war coming and it's going to be behind the Hand. Now, can the Daredevil himself take this on and actually have a chance at winning? I guess that's for us to decide. We have a lecture that shows up. You know, I can't say I know the full extent of Daredevil and Elektra, but I know they have some form of relationship with each other. Now, the thing is she going to be a sidekick at this particular point? Is she really going to help? Or is she going to help herself? Because she's, to my understanding, somewhat of a criminal herself. So I don't really know what that was. But as the story unfolded, a lot of stuff made sense while still being able to make no sense at all. And then we also have the Punisher come into this world. So now we are seeing the Punisher, who the Punisher is, why he does what he does. And, with all these different things going on, they made you really deal with some real questions. What is the moral right path to do? Do you kill people? Do you not kill people? Because the Punisher is all about finishing people off. And if you don't finish people off, the Punisher think you might just be a coward at the end of the day. You might be you might be in the big boy arena, but you playing little boy games. So that was an interesting take from what the Punisher is doing and what the Punisher's mission is. And he has his reasons, and where people can argue, well, he's still a good man. The city loves him and hates him at the same time. We see the promotion of a certain detective because he was able to take the credit for taking down Fisk. So a lot of things that happened from season one, of course, carried over into season two. And season two just opened up the world to more things. So I got to say, I'm extremely excited to see where these shows are going to go. And I did go through the trouble of looking up what order I'm supposed to watch these shows in. So shout out to all the people who keep track of different timelines like that. And I'm excited about this one, y'all. This season was fantastic. Point blank, period. Season was just fantastic. This is still hard hitting television. So if you haven't seen this yet, stop jipping yourself. Get this in. You're definitely going to enjoy this stuff. This stuff is hitting the mark. And for television shows at this particular time, man, this stuff is keeping up. Real talk. This stuff is really keeping up. So I think is hitting all the nails that it needs to hit. You are definitely able to engulf yourself in this MCU world. And actually, I'm happy to see that it's actually part of the MCU now and officially part of the MCU. And I can't wait to see some of this stuff from these television series blend in with some of the things that's going on in the movies, which Marvel is doing nowadays. So that's gonna be great. Matt Murdock is definitely developing into a very intense character for a lot of different reasons. So I dig what Marvel is doing overall, and the way they blended these guys in has just been fantastic. Now, y'all, I'm gonna rank this as far as TV shows that I watched this year, because so far I've seen my top show so far, Superman and Lois season 4. That was just excellent. I got Jessica Jones season 1 that edged out Daredevil season 1 because I had to pick a winner, and that is Over the Madness. Now Daredevil season 2 is gonna jump ahead of Jessica Jones season 1, but when you think about it, it should have. They're making the shows better, which is good. you know. So Jessica Jones season 1 and Daredevil season 1 were neck and neck. And you know what? I'm gonna still leave Superman and Lois at the top. Superman and Lois season 4 at the top because I did see that this year, and I'm gonna have that followed by Daredevil season 2. But I'm happy with that because you want your shows to get better, and that's what they did at the end of the day. So I can't wait to take the next journey into uh the next season of whatever show is coming up, and I will check to see the order that they're coming up in. So now, if you like this type of content, make sure you like this video. Okay, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I'll be dropping more stuff on here daily. you know, I'm telling you, everything you want is in these shows. Everything you want is in these shows. So yes, you do have to find them on Disney Plus, but take your time, get to them, get through them. They're excellent, and I can't wait to see more, which is what I'm about to go do. So appreciate y'all. Subscribe to the channel. I will see you next time around. I'm Roger. I'm right, and I'm out.